Hello and welcome to ACOSAP, your trusted destination for SAP, accounting, finance transformation, and digital compliances. Today, we are going to talk about a Model 2 on a core financial accounting of enterprise structure. The enterprise structure overview, organizations units in SPRO, assignments and linkage, and then real business example. We are going to talk about configuration, how we are going to do the configuration. The enterprise structure overview. The enterprise structure in SAP is the backbone connecting all models FI, SD, and HR. Each organization unit must be defined and then assigned correctly to make end-to-end process flow seamlessly. FI, the client, company, company code, business area, credit control area, chart of accounts, materials management, client, company code, plant, storage location, purchase organization, purchase groups, sales and distribution, client, company code, sales organization, distribution channel, division, sales area. For HR, human resources, client, company code, personal area, personal sub area, employee group, employee subgroup. All organization units or interconnected. Changes in one model structure can impact others. Configuration must follow the correct sequence. The navigating SPRO, this is one of the most important thing we need to do the implement the configuration. Open SPRO, the transaction code. We'll be in SAP, they will be using some specific transaction code for creating a master data configuration for enterprise structure. This will becomes under the master data. So we'll be click there, reference SAP IMG, and then enterprise structure, definitions, and then financial accounting. Define organization units, we need to define and then edit the company code, and then business area and then credit control area individually. We can copy the existing company code, the standard company codes, we can copy that. We can follow the same process. It's been what is there in the other company code for like number ranges, fiscal year variant, field status variants, like that. What is the master data applicability? We can copy them. Assignment for each and every company code, we need to assign that assign the assignment need to be done. Assign the company code to the company. The FI global setting, financial accounting, FI global setting, configure the fiscal year variant, posting periods, currencies. The posting periods, which we are talking about, the special periods and then normal periods of 12 months. The will be in SAP will be calling as a period 1, January will be calling as a first period, February second period, based on that. If the companies follows April to March, April will be the first period, March will be the 12th period. They'll be having special posting periods also there. For making audit adjustment entry, we'll be using that special periods for posting that, but it will be posted to the respective year only, not to the other years. For example, if you are posting the entries in the special period 31st March 2026, it will be posted in the 2026 only. We'll be using the special period for audit adjustment. And then currencies, usually the currencies, the company code currency, global currencies, group currency, we'll be maintaining the currencies. Define and the configuring the company code. The company code will be having a 4-character key and the company name, legal name of the entity, city, the register city, country key, IN, US, Australia, like that. Currency, what is the local currencies used in the respective countries, because for India it is IN, for Europe it is an euro, US it is US dollar. The list is the language for code, the chart of accounts, assign the chart of accounts will be for chart of accounts. What is a chart of accounts? It is a GL account. What is a GL account is to be used for that, for the posting of the transaction. That's why we are calling as a chart of accounts. The fiscal year variant, as I mentioned very clearly earlier, that the fiscal year variant, some companies will follow the April to March, some companies will be follow to January to December. So do we need to define the fiscal year variant post? We want what are a checklist for that? Define the fiscal year variant, assign the fiscal variant to the company code, copy the company code option. That's why I told you that you can copy the company code, assign the chart of accounts, define the field status variant. I mentioned very clear for a field status variant. What is a field status variant? For example, when you're posting on transaction, right? So when you're posting on transaction, some companies will be having a cost center, some companies will be having a profit center. So the cost center, they want to prefer the cost center as a mandatory field. So they want to define the cost center as a mandatory field. Some companies they'll be optional. So it depends on that requirement. We'll be defining the field status variant optional field or suppress field as a mandatory field. Assign the field status variant to the company code. Open the close period, as I mentioned very clear. Every month for MIS purposes will be open the period and then close the period for a respective period. Define account group. Account group is having assets, liability, materials, vendor, and the customer, and then other GL accounts. Because account group is definition, based on that only we will be defining a chart of accounts. Assignments linking the organization units. After defining each organization unit, you must assign them to each other. Assignments create a relationship that allows a SAP process to work correctly across all the models. Company code, company, we will be using a transaction code, T code YS16, company code chart of accounts OB62, plant maintenance company code OX18, company code credit control area OB38, company code fiscal year OB37, sales organization, the company code OVX3. So that connects the sales organization to the company code for billing. The fiscal year variant will be linked to the fiscal year variant, enables a credit management for customers under the company codes. So, for example, real-time example, Reliance Group, RIL, is a group company. The Reliance Industries, Mumbai IN01, Reliance Retail, Mumbai IN02, Geo Platform, Mumbai IN03. The business area, the petrochemicals, the retail, telecom, the media. So based on the business area, you'll be defining the business area across company codes. The credit control area, Reliance Group, so INR covers all the company codes like IN01, IN02, IN03. We'll be defining the segments also. Segments is also there. We'll be defining some companies will be having a segment. For example, petrochemicals is having about a petrol, other I crude oil, like the definitions of that, and the retail is having about segments can be which segments is there making more profits, like the telecom industries they can make a segments like that. Okay, and then the session to the configuration summary, we are for a session to what the company the T code definition is OX15, and then OX16 is assign the purpose, legal holding entity, company code OX02, OB38, OB37, core FI units for a financial statement, business area OX03, auto internal segment reporting, the credit control area OB45, OB38, customer credit limit monitoring, the chart of accounts OB13, OB62, the GL account structure, fiscal year variant OB29, OB37, defined fiscal calendar, posting period variant OBB, OBOB, open control, open the closed posting periods. They always follow sequence, defined, configure, assign, skipping the steps causes error in the financial transaction. This is the most important learning step for each and every configurations. We need to follow the structured process. That's a structured process, for each and every. In my video I'll be explaining that a structured process, what all we follow process will be followed in the while doing the configurations. And then students notes, model 2 session notes, key takeaways, enterprise structure connects FI, ST, HR modules, SPRO, a central customizing tool for all SAP configuring. Always follow defined configure assign sequence. Company code is a core to all FI postings and reporting. Assignments link organization units across models. Fiscal year event must match the business calendar. Real example, we covered about Reliance Group, for example. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share, and subscribe to ACOSAP. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep transforming, and keep supporting.